because it looks like we're about ready here with Joester 98 for Pac-Man arrangement.
Esse aí é Pac-Man Arrangement.
Finishing up this Pac-Man block. I am Joester 98. With me, I have the
Com Joester 98.
Run Vectorman 2 and Jurassic Park 3 this week. And I also have Woofer ZFG. You may know him from Live Split or Daily Anime Girls on Twitter. So this is a really short game. There's a lot going on, so I'm going to be talking pretty much the entire time, so don't blink. Just one quick thing I'm going to point out on this screen here. Like I mentioned in my interview, there's Kinky, the last ghost. Also in this game, if you notice the
essa é uma run bem curta.
Orange Ghost is named Blinky, and if you've played Pac-Man before, you know that those are wrong. Those are flipped. They flipped them in this game when this game first came out in '96, and they never changed them back. So every game after this has the wrong ghosts. It doesn't matter for this game, but you know, anyway.
A versão original saiu em 96, no caso o port de GBA é de 2004, se não me engano.
Alright, here we go. So every level in this game, I'm taking a very specific path. This first level, it's pretty obvious what that path is.
No caso, ele está dizendo aqui, cada fase ele vai fazer um caminho específico para terminar o mais rápido possível. A primeira fase ela é bem óbvia que caminho ele vai fazer.
This stage introduces the boost. So the boosts like that give you a burst of speed, and you have to, you know.
Essa segunda fase aí, ele vai fazer o caminho para pegar os boosts o mais rápido possível para terminar a fase.
So I'm going to get this power pellet, and I'm actually going to eat ghosts, which seems counterintuitive, but this game has power-ups. The power-up is determined by the color of the last ghost you eat, and if I get the light blue power-up, now I get a second Pac-Man, and so I can clear the left and right half of the maze at the same time.
Agora, no caso, começou aí, ele comeu ele comeu uma Power Pellet para poder comer os fantasmas e pegar um Power Up. O Power Up do jogo, ele é determinado pelo último fantasma que você comeu. No caso aí, ele pegou, naquela fase anterior, ele pegou para fazer um segundo Pac-Man e assim ele podia limpar os dois lados da tela ao mesmo tempo.
Okay, let's do that. All right. That was all right. All right, now back to the obtaining of blue pills. So
cara, eu vou te falar que eu não conheci esse jogo, cara. Ele parece ser bem bacana para um jogo de Pac-Man.
But it's not as good as the blue pill. The pink pill puts all the ghosts back in the hub for 5 seconds, so that's good if you're about to die.
No caso, ele pegou novamente a pílula para comer o fantasma determinado e duplicar o Pac-Man para poder pegar a parada, poder terminar mais rápido.
And one thing about the ghost AI in this game is that the ghosts will actually track the mirror image as opposed to you, so they're almost never in your way, which is really, really convenient. On this level, I'm going to be
agora ele vai fazer de novo a mesma coisa para pegar o Power Up e dobrar o Pac-Man e poder comer mais pílulas ao mesmo tempo, porque o Pac-Man, o segundo Pac-Man, ele meio que ele dobra ele meio que repete o seu movimento de maneira espelhada.
I don't know. I think it's just because it plays the jingle for getting an extra life, and the game can't process all of that information at once. So that was really, really good. That's one of the harder levels in the game. So this level, I'll just kind of explain the general idea of routing these levels. So you go get a power pellet immediately and then eat ghosts. And then on your way back to get the power up, you want to clear out what you've already cleared out on one side of the maze on the other one so that you don't have to double back over any paths you've taken. This is the last level I'm not going to be getting the power up in. There is a strat to get it here, but it's, I would say, less than 1% consistent.
Aí
so horrible that I don't even remember what it is. So even if I
nessa fase aí, ele não vai fazer a strat de pegar o fantasma pra fazer aquela estratégia de você fazer o segundo Pac-Man pra limpar a tela mais rápido. Mas é uma estratégia mais normal, assim, no jogo de Pac-Man. No caso, aí, a partir dessa fase, a estratégia meio que muda. Não, o power-up que você pega não é mais baseado no último fantasma que você comeu, mas sim no segundo fantasma. E uma coisa que ele comentou que faz é que, tipo, quando ele vai fazer essa estratégia de pegar pegar o power up e para fazer ele sobe comendo determinadas pílulas, ele na volta ele limpa o lado oposto pra ele não ter que fazer uma espécie de backtrack depois. Agora nessa fase aí ele errou a strat, ele pegou o power up errado, então ele teve que meio que improvisar. Por aí, pegou o power up pra dobrar o Pac-Man.
Another movement thing with the clone. So if you are at a corner and you turn down a set of stairs, the clone will clip through the dot that's at the top of the stairs. So you have to slow down a little bit there in certain spots so that you don't accidentally clip through dots. This is one of my favorite levels.
Agora aí, comendo o fantasma pra fazer o power up.
And then the next level is definitely my favorite, so hopefully I don't screw it up.
Agora ele subindo aí.
Alright, here we go.
E terminou a fase. Agora ele comentou aí que essa fase aí no caso é a favorita dele. Então ele tava torcendo para não fazer besteira.
Nice. Really happy that went well. All right. So these two mazes I think are my favorite like aesthetic with all these like different staircases and stuff. They're really cool layouts, but they're not particularly hard. If you want to fit in like one more donation, this might be a good time.
Darth Roney donates $25 and says,
E ele fazendo aí o
This is dedicated to everyone in the Mario community who's currently present in AGDQ.
Ele falou que essas fases aí são as favoritas dele por causa da, assim, em termos estéticos, por causa dessas escadas e tal.
This level is really tight movement at the start. Just sneak up behind the orange ghost there to get the power up. So this level, I haven't mentioned this, maybe I've mentioned this, the bigger dots make you move slower, and so it's not that noticeable if you're not playing the game, but, I'm still fine. But they do slow you down
Quase fez besteira aí.
Regular size dots. This is the last boost pad level in the game. Also, if you're wondering why there's like,
no caso, essa aí é do jogo, essa aí é a última fase que tem esses boosts aí.
And the music in these levels is basically non-existent. You cannot hear it over the sound effects, but there is music. When we first started finding the strategies to get these power-ups, this is one of the levels where the route worked out super nice. It's like the only level that we haven't changed the route for like at all. So it works out really nicely.
Ele tá falando que no caso, quando eles estavam fazendo uma rota do jogo, essa aí era uma das poucas a única fase que, desde que eles começaram a fazer speedruns desse jogo, a rota da strat da pílula azul não mudou.
But now I'm gonna get up here and die like 80 times because this level is really, really hard. Oh, this is good actually, because I'm gonna use. Oh, I was trying to use Kinky as the power pellet there. I just missed him. Can use him here though.
Ele tá falando que nessa fase aí você pode morrer bastante porque é uma fase realmente um pouco mais difícil.
Alright, so this is the final boss.
E agora, última
the route we're
fase.
taking here is a route that I found probably almost about 4 years ago at this point. It is very, very specific, and it does a bunch of things. One, it keeps all of the ghosts clumped together so that I don't die repeatedly. It efficiently clears out the dots, and it gets me back to the middle quickly to eat the power pellet that explodes the previous group of ghosts.
Então, Pombo, assim, pra speedrun, a rota do jogo, ela é... O pessoal já faz uma rota mais otimizada possível.
Alright, so phase 2 is basically all luck. So let's hope this goes well. It's very, very
Agora, essa fase aí, essa segunda fase aí do boss final, ela é um pouco mais baseada em improviso. Tipo assim, é mais baseada na sorte, dizendo assim.
Alright, here we go. So this dot can spawn anywhere on the map, and so that spawned in a really fortunate location. Time is coming up, it's when I leave the ground here.
Vamos lá aí.
Time.
Tempo. GG. 10 minutos e 8. Foi um número bem legal, assim, cara. Eu vou te falar que eu peguei esse jogo assim no improviso, que eu tô cobrindo aqui espaço.
But yeah, that was a really good run. I think I only messed up like one of the manips and had one death, so that's pretty darn good for a marathon. I want to give a bunch of shout outs. Shout outs to my guys on the couch here. I want to give a shout out to Nick666101. He was the original router of this game way back in the day. And I want to give a shout out to Ruse SR, who found pretty much all of the original Blue Pill strats. And then a big shout out to Ninja of Shred, who I've gone back and forth with on the world record in this game.
E no caso aqui, eu vou me despedindo aqui da AGDQ.
Thank you for having me. I've been subbing this game for like 3 or 4 years, so I'm happy to finally have a chance to show it off. Thanks to everyone for watching, and I'm going to give one final plug. If you're looking for something to do this afternoon, at 2 p.m. in the tournament room, we're having the PlayStation 1 Mystery Versus Tournament, where you can play some of the hottest PS1 games on the planet. So please make sure you sign up for that, and we hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some Pokemon.
Agora aí, daqui a pouco nós vamos ter Pokémon XY.
Beautiful. Thanks for that run.